Good. Okay, yeah. So I always keep a rosary around. I'm never bored right, as a Christian, as a Catholic. I'm always praying, always speaking to the Lord. So I grew up in this kind of a family, right? A really solid Catholic family. But I gotta say this. I didn't really understand my faith when I was growing up. I had awesome brothers and sisters, two older brothers, two older sisters. Fantastic examples of the faith, especially my oldest brother David. Now my oldest brother David was like one of these guys we can't stand. Everything he touched turned to gold. He was smart without having to study, right? He was real athletic without having to try. He was real good looking. Everything, he just had it all. It just came really, really easy to him, right? He went to Notre Dame when they won a national championship in '88, so he was the hero of my life, right? I looked up to him. I remember going up to Notre Dame. We'd go to the games with my brother David. It's like, wow, this is who I want to be when I grew up. He went down to Vanderbilt in Nashville, Tennessee. He was studying to be a doctor. He called home one day and said, Mom, I have a stomach ulcer. I'm checking myself into the hospital. It's not a big deal. Just wanted to let you know so you could pray. He called back 3 hours later, said, Mom, it's not a stomach ulcer. He said, they discovered cancer. They said, my whole body's full of cancer. And he said, they gave me 6 months to live. Now, my oldest brother, David, at that time was 25 years old. Now, to you kids who are 16, 17, 18, whatever you are, 19, 25 years old sounds, 25 years old is so young. And so 25 years old, with the whole world ahead of him, my brother died 6 months to the day, they said, on the Feast of St. Francis, October 4th, the oldest brother died. And so for me, and you guys have experienced tragedy in your life, maybe you've had parents die, maybe you have brothers and sisters die, maybe you have, I don't know what you've experienced, but anybody who lives just a little bit, a few days, has already experienced tragedy in their life, right? For me, this just kind of rocked my whole world. Because I was 13 at the time, so I was in 7th grade, I believe. 7th grade, and for me, sometimes, we can never really understand, comprehend suffering, but for my little heart, the hero of my life, I started to ask big questions at that time. Big questions like this. Well, if there's a God, why did this happen? And then what's happiness? And what's suffering for it? Why is my brother dead? All of these questions. That's the first time in my life that my vocation started to come to the forefront. That I started to think deeply about what God was calling me to do.